I do physical work. I'm on mental disability.
Because my brain's all fucked up.
Okay.
No, that's what somebody who's been damaged from.
And here we go again. Here we go.
Okay, I've seen angels. Okay,
Okay, whatever.
so
Here's the thing.
hey, I'm mentally
Hang on,
ill. I misperceived what she said. Remember, I'm mentally ill.
There
I
you go.
misperceived
Isn't that
what she
Brian
said.
does that same
Well-
thing? This is what I'm saying about the way you convert the memory to that Tara's never wrong.
I gave up because you gave up. Don't sit here and interrupt me.
I object. No, I'm telling you, I object. I think you're wrong. But go ahead.
Your actions led me to giving up. Because your actions.
Your perception of my actions.
Okay.
You just
Now,
hate
this
me.
is how I perceive it. This is how I. Well.
I see. That's your problem.
how it
That's the
works.
way you see it.
Okay. Well, that's how I see it, and I'm sorry, but
You blew the fuck up in front of the court. That's what this is all about. Your perception of what you read pissed you off. You blew the fuck up.
it shocked
And
me.
I don't care.
I'm like, what's this?
So
then?
what you
Because
just
I tried
said,
to ask you
what
quietly.
you just said was contradictory from what you just said before that.
I said I'm learning. I'm learning to not give a fuck. I didn't say I'm cured overnight. There's nothing about you, and then you stood there and started getting all weird.
No, that's not what I
was like,
did. See, again, your perception is wrong. That's not what I
Of course
said.
it is, because I'm always wrong. Go ahead.
Okay?
Go ahead.
That's right.
You're fucking sucking the energy right out of me, and you're like,
If that's
it's
what
always
you,
eating all the energy.
if that's what you think, there's nothing to do with it. Okay?
You're
Because
just
this
calmly
is the,
sitting there
this is-
sucking the energy.
okay, because this is a repeated pattern we've been going through
Yeah,
throughout our
you suck the
relationship.
energy out of me.
No, that's the way you perceive it, certainly.
Of course, because you don't do anything wrong.
I never said that. You keep
Your
saying that
actions
you're wrong.
say, oh my God.
No, let's
your
go back.
actions.
Stop. See, you keep trying
Like
to
in the
distract.
divorce thing.
This is called the red herring argument. It's what low IQ people do. You
Well,
keep
that's
trying to
what you're
distract. No, because we need to go back to when you started bringing that shit up in that courtroom, and I told you before we ever walked in there, don't say no about nothing, just accept it.
At the judge. She wasn't the judge. You said at the judge.
That's not what I said, but
You said
again,
when
your
we go to the
perception.
judge.
I said when we go to that fucking court, don't fucking argue about nothing. I sat right in there and I read out all.
Woo! Apples and oranges right there.
Okay, however you want to.
Apples and oranges. That's
However,
cool. White flag. That's cool.
no, you can't. No, you're trying to pull the same shit that bitch did. You're not going to fire a shot across the bow. You're not going to put the card on the table and then expect me to ignore it. Because that's not what I said. Okay? If you choose to accept, if you choose to perceive things that way, that explains the whole of our relationship problems over the years.
That you think everything because of the
No, that's not what
chaos.
it means. That's
fucking-
how you perceive it. But okay. What you want to call it.
Okay? I've seen angels. Okay?
Okay, whatever.
So, and I can't do it here. The atmosphere, the environment is hostile. I'm
In
sick.
your
I've got
perception.
fucking, okay? In my perception, I got GERD now. Environment. So, okay. I'm sorry if I perceive mental abuse and verbal abuse and all that as toxic. I'm sorry. It's just normal. It's just normal banter. I should accept it. Okay. Well, I can't.
I didn't say any of that.
I can't
You're
accept
creating your own argument. That's common with a manipulator.
the manipulator. Now I'm the manipulator. And that's another thing. That's
I give up. I'm done. Remember the letter I sent you back to your door? Which said, I give up. I'm done.
and then if I didn't give you sex, I had to get the fuck out now.
That's not what I said.
I can reread it.
We'll bring it up here.
It's in a safe place. It's not there anymore. You think I'm going to leave it here on this property?
That's okay, because I got to...
That part at the bottom that said you're going to pay money and you're going to do your wifely duties and do sex or whatever. However
That's
it's worded in there. However it's worded in
No,
there.
no, hang on.
However it's
Husband, bad things. It's like, hey, here's a
I'm
video
not
of
going to go
her.
on Facebook doing shit.
Okay, here's
And
a
you better
video.
not either.
Here's a video of her. I said this derogatory thing before we made the agreement. So you made me feel weird about having to be honest with you, and I should have never been honest with you. Your exact words.
Well, because whenever I'm honest with you, you throw it back in my face.
But you're able to ignore. You're able. Now listen to me really close.
Okay.
you're able to ignore the fact of what you just said. The thing I just printed where you swore, it said, do my wifely duties and give me a bunch of sex and blah, blah, blah. That's in that fucking letter that ain't there. Okay?
Okay.
No, it's not in there. You perceive it. Again, we're back to rule 1.
Well, go get
You
it.
perceive it to say that, even though it doesn't say it.
Go get it.
I'm getting ready to. I told you I'm going to open get it and give a fucking beer.
And
you
then
go
I'll
set,
explain
and then
what
you're
I
going to
meant.
set,
Then
you're
I'm
going to
gonna
set, then you're going to
slowly-
set right there on that fucking camera and try to find where it says that because it never says
Did you
it.
delete it?
I didn't change jack shit. And matter of fact, you want to play fucking games about that, I'll put you on that fucking camera and go get your original, which is a safe place that is not on this property and no one can fuck with it. You can go get that and bring it up here and we'll compare the two. Because they're exactly the fucking same. I'm not the goddamn liar here. And I'm tired of you.
Your beer.
You can find where it says, well, we're still on camera.
No, I'm going to go get the one that you actually left on my door.
I know that's the exact copy of it. And we will sit down in front of these cameras when you bring it here, and we will compare it word for word all the way through, and then you will have to admit, on that camera, it's not altered at all. That it is again, and we go back to this same argument, the way you perceive the information is not how it's actually presented. We're not missing a...
Now, when I go back into town and get the other letter, and it's on there, then what you gonna say?
You will get the other letter, you will photocopy it, leave it in a safe place, and bring it up here, and we'll compare it.
Okay.
Okay, because one of the things I can do right now on that letter...
Well, I didn't receive any kind of text.
Okay, we're still trying to talk about you finding in there where it says you must perform sexual favor, whatever. A little bit.
I was going back to your mother. She had a lot of things to say about you.
Okay, let's just stick to the point of you're supposed to be finding in there where it says you must perform this for camera. Okay, it's you asked where the text message was. You just read it in front of the camera. There you go. So again, your perception was you didn't ever receive it.
Well, it didn't show up on my phone.
Okay, well, now we're looking for the deal in there that you say exists that doesn't. So again, we're coming back to Tara lying.
No, not lying.
Your perception of events is not accurate. You said that I didn't tell you we need to talk, and I did. You chose to ignore it.
Technology.
I'm still waiting for you to find it. Yeah, I know. I know. Tara's perception of the facts.
Long before that.
Fine. We're still waiting on you to find in there where it says you must perform your sexual duties.
Okay, well, one of these days you'll let me read.
Yeah.
Well, the one that I read that I have to go get, so we'll just have to leave this in limbo. This one right here does not state what I read on that piece of paper. Of course, I can call and have them take a picture of it, and like I have my phone on.
Okay,
it's
you
charging.
swore that said, and we need to make sure it's on camera.
Okay. All right, on camera. Oh, it's camera right here. On camera, this document here in my hands does not state it.
And tomorrow, when you
And
come...
tomorrow, I'm going to pick up the actual document that was
The
stapled
original
to my...
copy.
The original copy of the Dear Jane letter that was put on, what do you call it, stapled to my door.
And you're going to swear it says the things that you think.
I'm
about
going to read it. I'm
sexual-
going to stand here and read it.
Okay.
I'm going to stand here and read it.
Now just please stand there and...
Found it. I found it. You will take your personal shit, your car, and both your RVs and get the fuck out by January 1st of this year. However, the moment you don't pay a dime less than what you've been paying or give me any indication you've rediscovered your sex life, okay, so in other words, if I haven't rediscovered my sex life, then I got to be out sooner. Rediscovered your sex life or stop doing what you are supposed to do around here, you are gone that day. So rediscover my sex life, in my mind, would indicate I got to give up sex, or I gotta get the fuck out that day. Right here. What? Paragraph.
We're not going to do
The whole paragraph. I'm gonna read it again. I already read it to the motherfucker once.
You're going to wait for me to lay this money down.
I don't know where my fucking water is. Oh, no water. Alright. You will take your personal shit, your car, and both your RVs and get the fuck out by January 1st of this year. However, the moment that you don't pay a dime less than what you have been paying, or you give me any indication you've rediscovered your sex life, or stop doing when you said, or give me any indication you've rediscovered your sex life.
I know exactly.
Explain. Can I get a water? I'm going to choke to death. Now that I've announced myself to the camera. Entering the bait and trauma response session. Thank you. Okay. Explain what you meant, then.
I don't have to explain. It's self-explanatory to anybody who has comprehensible understanding.
Yeah, that you want sex. You said the moment.
No, that's not what it says.
Here, let me read it again.
Okay, yeah, let's read it again, but let's break it down.
Oh, break it down.
Yeah, break it down like this.
The whole thing was about sex. Now we're going to break it down.
But we're going to use commas and periods and all this fun stuff. So start again.
You will take your personal shit, comma, your car, and both your RVs and get the fuck out by January 1st of this year, period.
Okay, stop. What does that tell you? I want you out of here by January 1st, right?
Right.
So that has nothing to do with the next sentence, per se.
However, what does however mean? However, what does however mean?
In the alternative, it's a legal term for it.
However,
in the alternative,
the moment you don't pay a dime less than what you've been paying, comma.
Stop. Right there. The moment you don't pay your rent.
Okay, comma.
Hang on, stop. So we agree, that says the moment you don't pay your rent.
Right.
Okay. What's the next part?
Or give me any indication you rediscovered. Well, I perceived it as,
that's what we're talking about.
I perceived it as
I demanded sex.
Because of the previous conversation.
You perceived it incorrectly that I was demanding sex.
All these other
no,
pages.
Look at that camera and tell it. Okay. You perceived it as me thinking.
Okay, hold on. This sentence here. However, the moment you don't pay a dime less than what you've been paying, or give me any indication you've rediscovered your sex life, or stop doing what you're supposed to be doing around here, you're gone that day. So by saying, or give me any indication you've rediscovered your sex life, I perceive that as rediscovering you want to hump me. Okay, that's how I perceived it.
Okay.
My bad.
Yeah,
My bad.
It is your bad because, again, and this is the conversation of everything we've been having today. Look at me. Everything we've discussed today is held in that one sentence. I know you did. That's the whole point.
Because my brain doesn't work because my hippocampus is
I
not
know
working
that.
because of abuse.
That's not...
Yeah, ask my psychologist.
Okay, I don't have to. You just stated it. You just stated it. The problem is, and the conversation we've been having on that camera for hours now has been, let me finish speaking, it has been that you perceive things incorrectly from what the actual reality is, and that's been our problem from the very fucking beginning.
And you take advantage of it.
I don't take advantage of it. I keep trying to tell you it says in that letter, it says in that fucking email. I keep trying to help you and tell you stop. Don't do this. Quit fucking refusing to have sex with me because this is the outcome. And,
okay,
whatever.
I'm trying to explain to you something.
Okay.
I'm trying to explain to you something.
You're trying to ignore what we just talked about.
No, it's a domino effect. It's the catch-22. The hippocampus is damaged because of physical, mental, and verbal abuse. Okay? I didn't ask for my hippocampus. I didn't ask for my hippocampus to be damaged to where I forget things, misperceive things, and my brains are scrambled due to brainwashing. Okay? I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for that.